Hey guys, it's MaizeMan112 and I'm back with another episode of Mondays with MaizeMan. So let's go ahead and jump into the questions. As you guys can see, I'm playing on my favorite map once again. It's Studio. I know you guys are probably tired of seeing this map, especially you guys who've been on the Xbox and seen it a long time. I really love this map. This is by far my favorite map so far, and that's actually one of the questions that someone had asked me was, what is my favorite map in Black Ops 2? I thought it might have been semi-obvious because I post a lot of gameplay on this map, but I feel like if you ever get into the Uprising map rotation, you tend to play this map a lot, just because people always vote it. It's almost like with Modern Warfare, you'd always get into a lobby and people would be shouting, "Vote for shipment! Vote for shipment!" And I used to love that map as well. I just like these maps. I feel like this one's very evenly balanced, very evenly laid out, and it just provides for a more practical or something you can actually depend on. You tend to know where things are going to go, and you can kind of go with that and really kind of help out. But on to the next question. The next question would be, what is my favorite gun of all time in all the Call of Duties? And I really kind of thought for this a while, and I'm not too sure I have a favorite gun. Now, your first gut instinct when someone kind of asks you that is to kind of go with, the MP40 and World at War, or, all the overrated guns. You know what I mean? You're talking about the FAMAS and Modern Warfare 2, or the PP90 or whatever the hell it was in Modern Warfare 3. But I really don't like to roll with a lot of those nicer guns. As you can see right here, in Modern Warfare 2, or Black Ops 2 so far, I'm really addicted to this AN-94. I like the assault rifle just because the range it kind of has, and it kind of still has pretty decent pop from up close. But when really kind of thinking about it, I think my favorite gun of all time might be the Mac 11 for Black Ops, the original. This was a little tiny SMG. If you guys are kind of thinking about it in your head, it's really short clip. I would throw some extended mags on it, but I loved it because I really can't explain why I loved it. I loved just to roll around with it. And it definitely had a lot of pop to it, so if you got in that close quarters fight, you were going to win it. And it just seemed like I was quick, I was on top of my game, and I had confidence. And that's really the big thing with Call of Duty is confidence. It seems like when you're confident, you're playing better, you are more, you're predicting where the enemy's going to go, and just things go so much smoother when you're that. So I always try to roll with whatever gun I'm feeling good with. At that point in time, that's the gun I'm going to roll with, because I'm just trying to have a good time. Let's go on to the next question. Next question is, I'm 16 years old, just got caught drinking, my parents are pissed, what should I do? Well, I mean, you're 16 years old. At 16 years old, your parents, I don't want to say they expect it, but if they're not naive, they understand it, because they were 16-year-olds at one time as well. And I'm going to guess that you're from the U.S. here, just because 16 years old in a lot of countries is acceptable age to drink. A lot of places you can drink before you can drive. And I think that's kind of how it should be, because I feel like when you have to wait until you're 21 like you do in the U.S. to be able to drink, you kind of go over the deep end. And it's almost like things that are legal, things that are taboo, you want to do them just because they're frowned upon. And that's kind of the whole thing with it. But what I wanted to go ahead and say is, with drinking and with the whole parent thing, first, you need to apologize. And a good apology, or a correct apology, always has 3 parts to it. And it's the second one that a lot of people kind of leave out. First, you need to say you're sorry. You have to do that. And the second part, and the most important part, is you actually need to mean it. There's no point in apologizing if you really don't care what you did, or you don't think what you did was wrong. It's just, it's a heartless apology that no one really kind of enjoys at all, so you might as well just save everybody's time. The third part is you got to ask them, what can I do to correct this? And unfortunately, in most situations with parents, it's just going to be time. You need time. And they always give you that line, I'm not mad at you, I'm disappointed. You know what I mean? Like their disappointment, it just strikes a harder chord with you. But that's what you need to do. But from almost a big brother type point of view, or someone who has been in your shoes, you need to be smarter. You need to be smarter with when you go out and kind of have good times like that. You need to make sure that your whole team, your whole crew, everyone that's going out with you is on the same page as far as what kind of excuse you have and what kind of alibi you have, so that you guys don't have any holes in it. And also what you need to do is you need to make sure that you're not so inebriated the night before that it affects you the day after, where it's just completely obvious to anyone that you had a rough night. And whether or not this is just not coming home so quick, or calling it a night a little bit earlier, drinking some water through the night. This is definitely something, because the number one reason why you're going to have a hangover is just pure dehydration. You have an anti-diuretic hormone that is really stimulated by alcohol, and that's why you piss so much. And when you piss so much, you're going to get dehydrated, and that's why you feel like shit the next day. So drink some water the night before. I've heard a couple people say, after a night of drinking, I'll pound, a couple big waters real quick, take an Advil before I go to bed, and the next morning I feel absolutely great. This is one of the reasons why I really don't drink. When I drink for effect, and when you drink for effect, the next day you tend to feel pretty shitty. So I just don't do it. But that's my advice for you. On to the next question. Minecraft Let's Plays. Are you going to do any more? You know what? I really don't know. I really don't know. I really enjoy playing Minecraft. I do. It just doesn't get a lot of views on my channel. It doesn't. The people who do view it, they view it pretty much all the way through. When you go ahead and look at the drop-off rate, people who watch my Minecraft videos tend to watch the entire video. It's not as many people, but I enjoy Minecraft. And I'm not too sure what kind of Minecraft maps you guys are looking for. If you guys are looking for more of the PvP maps, the server-based maps, I do have it on my computer now. Or if you guys are looking for something a little bit, kind of like the Herobrine's Mansion that I did. I was unfortunate that the save mode I went through, I could never get that guy to respawn, and it just kind of fucked me right there. Or if you guys just want to see me build a house and go from there, one game that I do really like that they do have on the Xbox now is that Terraria, and I'm not too sure if you guys would be interested in watching me play some Terraria. That was a game that I fell in love with. I absolutely fell in love with before, Minecraft kind of... I think Minecraft was out, but it really didn't catch anybody's eye at that point in time. But I definitely enjoy this type of games. I enjoy, those kind of sandbox type games. They're really fun. And let me know what you guys want to see, because, like I said, I'm here to provide entertainment for you guys. So if that's what you want to see, that is what I will do. Next question. Are you a book reader? Not really. I really don't read a lot of books. I don't. I know that sounds horrible. I never really was a book reader when I was in school either. I was kind of a nerd. I really liked history. I really liked science, and not really so much in the math side of things. But I don't like reading. I don't. And I don't know if it's just because I'm not the fastest reader, or if it's just because when you read, you tend to give your own spin on things, and that imagination kind of takes over. And I would just be thinking about shit that has no sense of what's going on with the book. And I have ADHD, so I'm over in left field while I'm trying to read this book. Yeah, I'm getting through the pages, but I have no clue what the fuck happened. And but really what I've been doing lately is almost like audiobooks. I've been listening to a lot of podcasts, history podcasts, almost educational podcasts, as sad as that sounds. And they really kind of tickle my fancy. And that's kind of, I think, might be the new wave of learning for me, is doing these podcasts. I really kind of enjoy them. And yeah, that's kind of it. I don't like books. Sorry. The next question we're going to go ahead and touch base on real quick is, why am I hating on the people who go for the 200 to 300 kills? I don't hate on them. I know that last video I might have put out kind of sounds bad, and I apologize, if it seemed like I was attacking anybody. And it's not so much the people or the kill count that I'm concerned about, it's the methods that people use to get to these kill counts. I don't understand what they really benefit by being the first person to get, 200 or 300 kills. I guess they can kind of get that internet fame. And there really definitely is a niche of YouTube, and really of competitive gaming, that's what they go for, is this whole pub stomping type of thing. I kind of in the camp of, I want to see how I perform against the best, not, if I could be the best to perform against the rest. And it just kind of bugs me to see that a lot of these guys don't really have that competitive drive against each other. It's well, let me see how many kills I can get against these other people. I would like to see these guys jump into competitive, because I think they would do better than a lot of people think they would. A lot of people would think they would just absolutely get crushed, but these guys have good stick skills. And not only do they have good stick skills, they have really good map knowledge. And I don't just mean the layout of the map. They have knowledge of spawns and really the intense stuff, because that's what it takes to be able to get this. Is you need to understand, you know, the 12 to 16 spawn points or whatever, and how to control those. And these guys have that down, you know, pretty well, and you know, kudos to them for that. And really, I try to be someone who just says, you know, if that's what you enjoy, who am I to get in the way of that? That's just kind of how I am. If you guys have any other questions, comments, concerns, anything you guys would like, you know, featured in next week's episode, make sure you guys leave it in the comment section below. Make sure you guys hit that like button, hit subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Or so, and it turned out Spotlight bitches today. Go ahead and talk about that whole fake 300 kill. Go ahead and check that one out as well. And it turns out it was fake again. Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and break this down.